if you could just make a note of those 2 vehicles, notify the owners that they need to comply.
Are they the only 2 vehicles, sir?
Yeah, everything else is fine. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're in Birmingham, just near those places, look, on the sign there. And we're here to look at Stechford Police Station today. So, as we normally do, we go onto Google and we have a look at the opening hours. And the opening hours are missing on this one. So I shall be having a look at that shortly. There's just somebody in the reception at the moment with a child. So we'll leave them alone and we'll have a little look around. So security wise, that barrier is spot on, nice and high. Even if you wanted to jump that, it'd be hard to do so. And they're giving you some instructions about motorcycles. Ensure barrier is fully raised before proceeding. No access for pedestrians. So yeah, decent signage, decent security. The car park is really, really bad. So you've got these double yellow lines around. I mean, that's not a car park space, as it's overhanging the double yellows, but yeah, the car park needs to be bigger. You've got two visitor spaces and 2 disableds. So I do hope they are visitors, because I wanted to park here myself and there wasn't any space, and I certainly wasn't going to take up the disabled spot. So I'll show you one thing about this car park which is ridiculous. So say like you've got a space like this. So a space like that, but how the hell can you get into it? Because you've got this car, which is so close, it's virtually impossible to get in that. You've got the car over there that's failed to even try and attempt that. But say like when you come in this angle and you try and turn, well, unless you're in a really, really small car. But yeah, the car park is far too cramped, if you ask my opinion on this one. Can't see no illegal number plates, although yes, I have this one here. This one is non-compliant. Oh, there's another one as well. This one here is non-compliant. It does not have the space where it should. That should be MC600KJ. And you see that British standard there? That's fake, and it's not got the manufacturer printed on the number plate. So you'll always find that if it's genuine, you'll have the manufacturer on the number plate as shown there. You'll also have the British standard and the correct spacing and the correct font. But when you see something like that, if that was a general member of the public, we will be getting pulled for that and getting a fine. And this one here doesn't have a white background. It's got some sort of tinted background, and same again, a fake British standard if that's what they're trying to print. That's far too small to read anyway. So yeah, 2 cars in the police station car park, not in the visitor spaces. One would assume that they are police vehicles and they should know better. Vehicles are parked on these premises entirely at owner's driver's risk. The police authority will not accept any responsibility for any loss or damage to any vehicle or its contents. So while it's parked here, if anything happens to it, they don't want nothing to do with it. So they shouldn't be bothered that time taking a close look then, should they? But my guess is that someone has spotted me looking closely at these number plates, and they will be out shortly. So this extension here to the building looks like where the cells are because of these square glass window things are. Just my guess. So unusual for a police station at the front in the car park. They've got this roller shutter door, but it looks like it's been permanently closed due to these bollards here, which have been concreted into the ground forever. But there is like a little gap. There's a little gap on the floor, and underneath the gap, now you can't really see anything underneath the gap. But I would expect this sort of area originally to be all the pavement, because you've got like a curb going down here, and that would have been the car park area, and this would have all been sort of landscape. But what they've done, they've tarmacked it. The tarmac looks newer than the car park. They've tarmacked it and decided to put the car park spaces here. But I think this aisle is too wide. They maybe should have got rid of the curb, brought that line back a bit to help the difficulty in parking on the other section which we saw earlier. That's just my take on it. You know, you can clearly see these curbs here, and originally where the footpath came in, it joins directly onto this tarmacked area, and you've got the curbs to keep the traffic that side and that side. So bad planning from the outset, and they've changed it to make it better for them, I reckon. So there's still members of the public in there. Seems a quite busy front desk, this one. So we'll hang about, see what else we can see, and get those hours updated, because I can't see any opening hours from the outside, which you normally do see. You've got a few signs about 2 people only, motorcycle helmets cannot be worn, custody visitors on an intercom there, help point. This one doesn't have a yellow phone, but I presume that help point links up to the control centre, out of hours, etc. With the car park being so crammed, they've even put this rubber stuff on the little island there, look, which has obviously been hit because it's being held on with a bit of string. Poor plants. Taking up one of the valuable car park spaces are the bins. Is that really what we are using car park spaces for nowadays, guys? Could them bins be put in a better area? Yes, they could. Busy down here for emergency services today. Very busy down here.
Are you auditing?
Yeah. DJ Audits. DJ.
I've watched you. I've watched you.
Are you a subscriber?
I'm not a subscriber.
Oh, right. Well done, mate. Well done. Well done.
DJ Audit.
Yeah, get on it. DJ Audits.
Okay.
Do you like
I'm watching DJ Audit, Yardley Ski, AB Polybag.
Yardley Ski? I'd really like him. Yeah, Coleybucks. He's doing like Amazon and DHL at the minute. Yeah.
Pinnacle inspection.
Pinnacle inspection.
DJ Audit, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Thank you.
So I've only seen a couple of subscribers, so it's nice to to get a positive reaction from the members of the public like that. They enjoy watching the videos. Unmarked car, BX18GYE. No tailgating, no tailgating. Very naughty. No tailgating, guys. Oh dear. They can't read, can they? Barrier stays open for quite a long time, to be honest. Look at that. I think if it was me and the car park was in such high demand like this one obviously is, this bin area here, I would make this area, I'd lower one of these curbs and just make this area into the bins, maybe put a fence around it so if they don't want it looking untidy. But that is just a waste. That's ridiculous. Unmarked car again, Peugeot BX70A0Y. A0Y? I thought it was supposed to be letters. So another thing to mention about the outside of this police station is not too bad, but they've got like an old sign here. I would class that as fly tipping, unless it's just blown with the wind down here. Screed Auras. And then you've got a sign here from the local authority that's knocked over, diverted traffic. So I don't think there's any diversion route down here at the minute, so these need to be collected. The old police sign there, look, that's seen better days. That needs a clean. And as we come round the side of the building, all the windows are either blacked out or got blinds on them. So there's no chance of prying in or any GDPR breaches. Little untidy wire up there. That looks a bit scruffy. But in general, nice and tidy site. They've even got somebody here right now actually who's doing a bit of grounds maintenance. Let's see who does their ground maintenance, eh? Mighty. So that's a typical company that's got the contract for police maintenance. Mighty. They do quite a lot for police, don't they, Mighty?
Yeah.
You got the contract for ground maintenance here, have you? I was just saying on my video, it looks quite good. It's quite tidy site maintenance wise. You come here quite often? Yeah. Yeah.
Every fortnight.
Every fortnight?
Yeah.
Once a fortnight, yeah. Do you cut the grass as well?
Yeah.
You're doing a brilliant job, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, look, he makes mounds of leaves, even the leaves, you know. It's really good to see, that is. So this is the back of the police station. Vauxhall Corsa, unmarked. Got a lot of unmarked vehicles, isn't there? We've got a sign there, no admittance to public, all deliveries to Station Road. And once again, nice and secure with the nice tall barriers. Yeah, not bad at all. Little birds nest up in the tree up there, look. Hello! It's good how they're waiting for the barrier to close as well. Following all the best practices. Another Peugeot. West Midlands Police must like Peugeots. Let's go and see if this front reception's any quieter. And look, that's what a gas cover should look like. If anyone's seen my Britvic video, the cover on the front was missing with a padlock. On the Britvic video, it's just completely open. So yeah, back to the front reception, front desk. Staff car park seems to go all the way back down there. So must have a lot of people working in this building to have all that car park full and all these cars. I can hear a siren approaching now, so let's see if we can get a visual of this. Oh, it's ambulance again! Must be an ambulance station nearby. Vauxhall insignia, that one. Got some speed on them. Excuse me. Do you know the rules of entering this barrier?
I do, yeah.
There's no tailgating allowed. So I would rather you not do that. You should use your own card to access the gate. Is that okay?
I didn't tailgate.
You did. I've got it on camera.
I'll come around that way and I'll just
Excuse me. Earlier there was a car went in. I was standing there filming it.
I've
and
just got it, right?
no, when you went into the barrier earlier.
I didn't go in that way.
KU15. Yes, you did. It's on.
I'm just going round that way.
You was parked. You went down there to look for a space. There wasn't a space.
Down there, I'm just going round.
Well, if I have got the wrong person, I do apologise, right? So I'll check the footage.
Yeah.
But you know you've got a badge on the front and it's missing.
Yeah.
The car that did that earlier had a badge on the front that was missing.
Obviously, you've got it.
Okay. If in that case, I apologise. But the car earlier tailgated through the barrier, so we don't know whether the police staff or not. So it caused a bit of an alarm.
I understand that, but
Okay.
I didn't do that.
Okay. Oh, in that case, I apologise.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I apologise. You're going to be parking on double yellows.
Pardon?
You're not going to park on double yellows, are you? There's a space at the end, mate. There's a space right
space at the end?
Yeah, right at the end on the left. Well, there was at a minute. Yeah, there still is. Look, next to the Peugeot at the end. No tailgating. No tailgating. Very naughty. Whoo! Just scrape the bottom. Just to be fair to this guy, I looked back at the footage and it was not him. Same car, but different reg. What is it with cats and police stations, eh? We've got another one down here. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. What are you in charge of? Are you looking for the rats, the mice?
Empty.
Is it empty? Yeah. Sound, mate. Nice one. Cheers, pal. Could I just ask some general information? What are the opening hours on this front desk?
I don't know.
That's very unusual.
Why?
You don't know the opening hours?
No?
Are you a civilian?
Yeah?
Okay. Is there anybody else that could help?
No. Right, I'll give you any information. If you want to go and film, can you go and film outside, please? This has got to be closed off because somebody's tested positive and come into this office, into the front office. So
As soon as you're aware of a positive case being touched any of these services, the door should immediately be locked.
That's
No,
why I'm
immediately.
asking you to leave.
Immediately.
That's why I'm asking you to leave.
My polite request for the opening hours is very reasonable. On Google, there are no opening hours listed for the local community. My job here today is to add those on to help the local community. You, as a civilian, are now being a nuisance.
I'm not
And you're,
being a nuisance.
because I'm trying to do a lawful activity
Okay,
for the
that's
local.
fine, but I don't know.
You work here.
Yeah, but I don't work in the front office, so I don't
Is there
know.
anybody around you right now that you could just ask
No,
very
because I'm
politely?
not in the office at the moment. Can you see anybody else in here?
No, because can I see around the corner?
No, you can't see around the corner because there's sensitive information on the walls.
I wasn't actually asking the question. I was saying I can't see around the corner.
Well, nor can I. There's nobody here. I'm the only one in here. I'm waiting for somebody to come in so I can interview them. So
I really
I
don't-
don't know what else you can want me to say.
I really don't understand why you're being so difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I don't know the opening hours
Okay.
because I'm working here.
Let me make it a bit easier for you. What time did you start?
7 o'clock this morning.
Okay, and was the office open?
I don't know to come through the back. I don't come this way.
Okay, did you immediately come to the front desk at 7?
No, because I don't come in this way. I go round the back
Okay.
and I go in through the back.
What time did you arrive at front desk?
About 10 minutes ago. So I'm waiting for somebody to come in to answer so I can interview them.
Is this your normal job?
Yes, it is.
What, working on the front desk?
I'm not working on the front desk. That's what I'm telling you. I'm
Okay.
not a front office person.
Oh, you're not?
No.
What's your position?
I'm not telling you. I don't work here. I'm a civilian investigator. So I don't work here.
So West Midlands Police hire you in to investigate,
Yeah.
right? Are you like a private investigator?
No, I'm not a private investigator. I work for the police.
So your wage slip comes from West Midlands Police?
No, I work for an agency.
Okay, so your wage slip comes from the agency?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense now. So you actually do not know what the opening hours are.
No.
Excuse me, would you know what the opening hours are for this front desk? Because on Google there's none listed. I just want to add them on to help the local community. You've got a temporary member of staff here today.
It's between 9 and 10 o'clock at night. 9
So
in the morning to 10 o'clock at night.
Monday to Friday?
Monday to, well, every day. Every day. 7
Really?
days a week, yeah.
Saturday and Sunday included?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. So that's the times updated on Google. All done. Have you got a moment? I can smell cannabis. You've been on a job?
Probably the property office.
Right, okay. Have you got a moment? There's 2 cars in the car park with illegal number plates.
If we can pop outside and have that chat, because
Of course, of course, of course.
We're having to shut the front office.
Yeah, I'd like to show you in person. Yeah, just over here. Obviously, it's a bit concerning if there are police vehicles that police are breaking the rules. This,
isn't just for police.
I know.
This is for any members of the public.
yeah, but I've just seen a police officer show me his warrant card in the back there. So the fact of the matter is, police do use this. You've got a problem with car parking, haven't you? So you just park where you can, really, which is understandable. Now this one needs to be on a solid yellow background. It needs the manufacturer, and it also needs the British standard mark on every single number plate. So that one is clearly illegal. If you could make a note of that. And contact.
We can't differentiate if this is a members of the public car or a
No, whoever is it, public or police, doesn't matter. The rules apply to everyone.
Yeah, which I appreciate, but we can't just go around P&C in every car.
When I've highlighted it's illegal, I'm reporting that. The next one is just here. That's that needs a gap. It's MC60 0KJ.
Okay.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Nothing?
Okay.
Are you taking my matter seriously or not?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hence why I'm stood out here.
Thank you. If you could just make a note of those two vehicles, notify the owners that they need to comply.
Are they the only two vehicles, sir?
Yeah, everything else is fine.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll
Thank you.
sort that.
Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. Just for the record, could I take your shoulder number?
Yeah, 22357.
22357
22234.
22234.
22417.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. So the question is, will they follow through with it? Do they know who owns the vehicle? Will we return in, I don't know, a couple of weeks and see that these two vehicles have got different number plates? I don't know. If somebody's in the local area, you might want to come and have a look. But for me, from Stechford Police Station, that's it for now. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.